Top 10 highest rated Turkish dramas you need to binge watch this fall. People all throughout the world, not just in Turkey, absolutely adore watching Turkish programs that are broadcast on television. There is no getting around the undeniable reality that Turkey is a leading supplier of television programs to countries all over the world. The most popular series in Turkey are among the most viewed television programs in the world, and they have a healthy dose of drama, romance, and action. Sen Kal Kapimi, Masumlar Apartmani, Dağdagan Ev Kaderinde, Cukur, and Atiye are the top Turkish series. At this time, the United States of America is the world's greatest exporter of series, and Turkey is the world's second largest exporter of series. Turkey is being pursued by a number of countries, including the United Kingdom, France, and Germany, among others. Over 650 million people from more than 140 different countries have tuned in to watch the Turkish television series. Between 90 and 120 minutes is the typical running time of a weekly Turkish show. In response to complaints from staff members about the rapid pace of their work, the producers of several shows shortened the length of individual episodes by 1 hour in order to better meet their requirements and improve overall production values. The following is a list of the best-rated Turkish television series that you should watch throughout the fall season. 10. Muhteşem Yüzyıl, Magnificent Century. The Sultanate of Suleiman the Magnificent in the Ottoman Empire is the subject of this Turkish television series, which is considered to be one of the most well-known historical series ever produced. The breathtaking Century series has been translated into a wide variety of languages and has garnered a following in a number of different places. It is a Turkish television series that has received a score of 6.6 out of 10 on IMDb and has amassed more than 400 million viewers in more than 72 countries. 9. Cukur means the pit. The story of the young Yamak, who was a member of the influential Kovova family and was in charge of Cukur, is the central theme of the television series Cukur that is broadcast in Turkey. Cukur is the name of a neighborhood in Istanbul that is known for having a high crime rate. When Yamak first lays eyes on Sena, he and Sena immediately fall head over heels in love with one another and immediately begin making arrangements to wedding. When Yamak's family begins to suspect that the pair separated them in order to pursue a more affluent lifestyle, Sena travels to Cukur, where Yamak assumes his new position as the head of the family. Yamak's family begins to suspect that the pair separated them in order to pursue a more affluent lifestyle. 8. Atiye, the Gift. An artist by trade, Atiye was born and reared in the city of Istanbul. She was raised in an ordinary environment, and the man she is now with is rather lovely. At first glance, it seems as though everything is in good order. She began painting a strange and distinctive pattern when she was a very young child, but she has never been able to explain to anyone why she does this to this day. An archaeologist searching the ruins of one of the oldest temples in the world, Göbekli, came across a symbol that they believe in representing Atiye. These ruins were discovered by archaeologists. Newspapers make public this discovery, which piques the attention of Atiye, who is willing to go to any lengths to acquire additional information regarding this mysterious sign. Atiye is willing to go to any lengths in her pursuit of knowledge regarding this interesting symbol. 7. Fatmagul Unsukuna. What is Fatmagul's crime? The main characters, Fatmagul and Kerem, were the focus of a popular television series that was shown in Turkey. On a specific evening, 3 individuals who were under the influence of alcohol or narcotics sexually assaulted Fatmagul. These individuals were inebriated. She is putting out a brave effort, and she is doing so with the assistance of Kerem, who was present at the terrifying event but chose to keep his mouth shut in order to begin anew and get better after these events. 6. Ruthless, Ertugrul or Resurrection, Ertugrul. It is widely acknowledged that Ertugrul is one of the historical books that has contributed the most to the financial success of the Turkish series industry. The interest of a significant number of people all around the world has been piqued by this series. People are tuning in to see it not only in Turkey, but also in other countries in the Middle East, Europe, and Asia. The heroic Turkish warrior is known as Ertugrul, who lived in the 13th century and is commonly referred to as the founder of the Ottoman Empire, at the center of the epic saga of Ruthless Ertugrul. Ertugrul is featured prominently in the story because of his role in the establishment of the Ottoman Empire. 5. Kara Sevda, Blind Love. Greatness in Blind Love. Nihan, a noble nobleman's daughter, falls in love with Kemal Soydara, the son of a middle-class family. He meets Nihan, a rich girl in his final year of mining engineering school. He couldn't love her because of their vast economic disparity. But they manage to get past their differences and stay together until Kemal starts working at a mine in Zonguldak. He didn't know that Nihan's childhood sweetheart, Amir Koskwoglu, had been pressuring his girlfriend to marry him. After this, Kemal dedicates his life to his work, and after an accident in the mine, he eventually rises to a very high position within the corporation. A few years later, he returns to Istanbul to conclude the unfinished business with Nihan. This show has been seen in virtually every country, and it has received a great deal of attention everywhere it has been shown. 4. Zalim Istanbul, Ruthless City. The story of Zalim Istanbul, a woman who lives in Atiye and has 3 children with her mother-in-law, is the subject of yet another Turkish television series. The central message of the Turkish television series Zalim Istanbul is that no one is innocent of wrongdoing that is not tried. If you want to learn more about this Turkish television series, it is best to watch all of the episodes that it has to offer. 3. Erkenci, Early Bird. Erkenci, a Turkish comedy action romance series, is another popular choice for Western audiences. This hilarious Turkish series is a delight to watch regardless of your familiarity with the language. Watching this series with English dubbing or subtitles will enhance your experience. Erkenci, Early Bird, centers on a young woman named Sanem. Sanem can either settle down and start a family or find a real job. Their parents disapproved of her desire to pursue a career in writing, despite her obvious talent. Considered as a whole, the show is a charming romantic comedy. 2. Masumlar Apartmani, The Innocents. The new Turkish series Masumlar Apartment on TRT1 is compelling and based on real events. The show was adapted from a novel written by Dr. Gülseren Budayşioglu. You won't find the sort of action you're used to seeing in Turkish television programs here, but you will like the mystery. 2 families share an apartment in Masumlar Apartment. The protagonist Han is the focus of the story. He shares this home with his ailing father and 2 sisters. All of these people have experienced some kind of emotional or mental trauma. 1. Sen Kal Kapimi, You Knock on My Door. Sen Kal Kapimi, a new romantic comedy series from Turkey, premiered that year and quickly gained fans both at home and abroad. Sen Kal Kapimi stars the dashing Turkish actor Kerem Bürsin and the stunningly attractive Hande Erçel. Fans of Turkish television never seem to tire of watching Hande Erçel's romantic comedies, so it's no surprise that Sen Play Kapimi has become another smash hit. Bonus, Dağdagan Ev Kaderinde, My Home My Destiny. Another popular Turkish series is based on the book Kamdaki Kiz, also known as The Girl on the Window, but originally titled Evim, which means Home You Were Born is Your Destiny. Poor little Zeynep is adopted by a wealthy family in the tale Home You Were Born is Your Destiny. This is a very difficult time for the little child. Zeynep's destitute birth mother disapproves of her decision to marry a wealthy guy when she becomes a young woman. Her mother thinks she ought to wed a Mehdi from the middle class. If you want to know what this Turkish series is about, you'll have to watch it. Turkish series have been made to reach a wide spectrum of audiences in a short time. There have been movies and television shows in Turkey that have originated from Yeşilçam throughout the country's history of serialization. That is why the Turkish TV series is highly famous in Turkey. A large selection of these shows, which are carried on Turkish networks, are televised in the Middle East as well. There are tons of great series shots in the Turkish series. For that reason, these series are still viewed on YouTube or other sites until now. There are loads of popular and excellent Turkish programs on the Netflix site as well. Turkish TV programs were shot under the science, fantasy, and love genre on Netflix.